Hi everyone, I'm back with my Delusion art journal, and today I'm working on a new page. As you can see from the title that I will be working with a decoupage napkin. So before starting with that, I will put up a layer of gesso to prime the page and also to make sure my seam is less pink than what it is right now. So because my gesso is bit on the dry side, it's getting because it's on the end and it's drying up. So what I'm doing is I'm just spraying some water on the page and then I'll start applying it. So this helps gesso to spread evenly. So once that's done, I'm doing doing the first layer of texture, which is like adding script stencil. In case you're wondering that why I'm doing the stenciling after doing the gesso, it's because this is a very fine and small stamp, and it does not leave any big impression, or should I say it don't crowd the page that much. So that's why I left it on purpose for the second step. So here's my decoupage napkin, and this is I'm just wondering what areas I want to apply or which flowers I want to put on my page, and I'm doing the regular way of feathering the napkin, that is just wet the brush and run it along the edges that I want to feather. Once the napkin is damp, I'm just squeezing the edges so that the section will separate. So I took 3 of the sections from the napkin, and now I'm trying to audition where I want to place them and how I want to place them. Eventually I will just settle for the 2 of these areas. There was these leftover napkins after trimming it down, and I was not liking the white area which was showing at the bottom, so I just used these extra pieces to cover that up, and that gave in a very nice and whole look to the page. Till now I have not removed the layers from the napkin, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm removing the 2 layers from the napkin, and once this is done, I will start gluing them down onto the page using a matte medium. I have observed that when the glue is not too runny or wet, the napkins don't wrinkle that much. So that's what I observed here, because the matte medium is very gel in the gel form, not runny. So yeah, the decoupage napkins did not have that much wrinkle, and as you can see, the napkins have a little bit of tinge of off-white color or buff color, so that's why I'm using this buff titanium to help it merge to the page, because it's not evident on the screen, but I can see that there is some color on which is giving it a differentiation from the whole page. So I first started using the brush for applying the color, but I realized that it was catching the brush strokes, so I moved to this cloth. This is used for cleaning, so I am just using this cloth for applying the buff titanium all over the page. And the best part is because it was an uneven application with the help of that cloth, so I got a little bit of texture on the page. Okay, everything is now nice and dry, and I have trimmed the edges for the extra napkin which was hanging, and now I'm working on adding a little bit more texture, and for that I'm using this stencil. My first thought was to use a design stencil, like tile kind of stencil, but I thought it will make the whole page very busy. Then I thought of using number or text stencil, but then I already have text in the background and did not want to include any numbers on this page because it felt weird for me to use. So eventually I settled for this coffee stain or splatter stencil, and I think it was the best decision. Now moving on to quote, I try to find something similar in my already existing quote collection, but I could not find it, so I'm using these alphabet stamps to write down my own quote. This is one of my favorite alphabet stencil stamp because it's in a sort of a cursive style, so it's very easy to put the next letter as the puzzle piece and it becomes a whole continuous word. So yeah, one of my favorite stamps. I think for this particular recording I mistakenly touched the screen of my mobile and it went to the slow motion video. So in case you are seeing this video not going smoothly, that could be the reason for that. Just distressing the edges to make the quote a little bit same color as on the page. So I again used frayed burlap for doing the distressing of the edges of the quote chips. Now it's time to glue it down. And guys, here's the close-up, and I'm loving how this page turns out. It's a very simple page, and I was amazed at how quickly I was able to create such a nice balanced page. Loving the text which is showing from behind of the decoupage napkin, and I loved how it all blended, the background color of the decoupage napkin and the color of the acrylic paint which I used, and this frayed burlap distress oxide is giving a kind of a double tone sheen which is looking very nice and giving it a very rustic old look. So guys, hope you like it. If you like it, do give it a thumbs up, share with friends, leave comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.